Hello, today's video we have the following content.
Even Xiao Zhan can't save it? Is Tsui Hark's new The Legend of the Condor Heroes destined to flop? The eye-catching casting has aroused public anger. The trailer of the new version of The Legend of the Condor Heroes has aroused heated discussion. Xiao Zhan's role as Guo Jing has been mocked as a husky, and Zhuang Dafei's version of Wang Rong has been criticized for facial paralysis. Film critics point out that the casting failed. Traffic is supreme and capital is king. The trailer is hot, and the prospects of the film are unknown. Call for less calculation in film and television drama adaptations, and powerful actors need opportunities. Tisk 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 tisk, director Tsui Hark has gone too far this time. As soon as the trailer of the new version of The Legend of the Condor Heroes came out, the world was shaken, which was more surprising than the little dragon girl wearing autumn johns back then. The circle of friends exploded directly, and I, a self-proclaimed senior film critic, must come out and say something. First of all, Xiao Zhan's Guo Jing. I can only say that this casting is more regrettable than my choice of major in the college entrance examination. The appearances online, and the temperament. How to say it, it looks like the husky next door who can only act cute. The eyes are full of I don't really want to act, but the boss asked me to come. Helpless. If Wu Yang saw this, he would have to turn over a new leaf on the spot. This is not Wang Rong, it's Wang Rong's Pokemon. Then, let's talk about Wang Rong. In Jin Yong's works, the quirky, beautiful and intelligent Wang Rong is synonymous with Wen Mealing and Zuyan in my heart. One is charming and the other is bright and beautiful. But this Zhuang Dafei. Excuse me, this girl's appearance and temperament are not related to the role of Wang Rong. The expression in the trailer is even more wonderful than the expression when I handed in the exam paper. She was dumbfounded and her face was paralyzed to the extreme. She was a walking emoticon. If Wu Yang saw her, he would probably give up chasing love and change his career to become an emoticon connoisseur. This casting is simply a large-scale capital scene. Old actors like Tony Leung and Hu Jun support the scene, and Xiao Zhan and Zhuang Dafei are responsible for traffic. This picture looks like a feast of capital no matter how you look at it. The struggle of capital behind the scenes is more exciting than the martial arts scenes in the play. I seem to see a group of gold masters behind the scenes pointing out the country, wielding their power, and controlling the direction of the entire arena. This reminds me of the movie version of Dream of Red Mansions directed by Hu Mei, which is also a classic rollover scene, and it is still a pain in the hearts of many people. Is it destined to experience such a bloody storm when adapting classics? Is it that classics can only be coerced by capital and slaughtered? In fact, what is reflected behind this is the current situation of the entire film and television industry. Traffic is supreme, capital is king, and there are fewer and fewer real good works. This makes me, an old movie fan, feel mixed and full of emotion. However, having said that, the effect of this trailer is unexpectedly good. Although it was scolded to pieces, the popularity is rising, and the topic is awesome. For this wave of operations, I give a thumbs up to director Tsui Hark. Although the movie may flop, the publicity effect is indeed amazing. So here comes the question, dear readers, do you think this movie will be a big hit at the box office or a word-of-mouth flop? I personally think it is more likely to flop. Unless a miracle happens. For example, a martial arts master suddenly appears and saves the movie from danger. Haha, just kidding. However, I still hope that future film and television adaptations can have more awe and less capital calculations, so that truly talented actors can have more opportunities to show their talents. The famous director enthusiastically recommended the movie The Legend of the Condor Heroes starring Xiao Zhan on the social platform, and said domineeringly that among the many films in the 2025 Spring Festival, he only looks forward to Xiao Zhan's work. This remark undoubtedly once again proves Xiao Zhan's huge influence in the industry and the hearts of the audience. The director's strong recommendation not only makes people look forward to the movie, but also further increases Xiao Zhan's recognition in and outside the circle. As an important work of the Spring Festival, The Legend of the Condor Heroes is destined to become a highly watched film with the participation of Xiao Zhan. In the fiercely competitive environment of the Spring Festival, Xiao Zhan's personal charm combined with the attractiveness of the film itself makes this film have a strong box office appeal, and a hot release is almost inevitable. With the recommendation of more and more stars and industry insiders, everyone's expectations for this movie are also rising, and the film market of the Spring Festival will undoubtedly usher in a new wave of enthusiasm. The new movie The Legend of the Condor Heroes starring Xiao Zhan and Zhang Dafei has remained on the hot search list, and the popularity of related topics continues to rise. As the film gradually came to light, more and more people began to pay attention to this work, especially a famous director who strongly recommended it on social media, saying that the only thing worth looking forward to in this movie is Xiao Zhan's performance, which shows his recognition. This high degree of recognition not only comes from industry insiders, but also has received widespread attention and expectations from the audience. It is worth mentioning that as the first martial arts film of the Spring Festival, The Legend of the Condor Heroes is undoubtedly one of the highlights of the Spring Festival. Jointly promoted by the People's Daily and CCTV News, this undoubtedly adds a strong boost to the publicity and box office prospects of the film. As a heavyweight work of the Spring Festival, the popularity of this film is self-evident, and the expectations of the audience are also heating up. Whether it is Xiao Zhan's interpretation or the quality of the film itself, this work has become a hot topic of the Spring Festival, indicating that it will cause great repercussions among the audience. It is reported that a famous director posted an article on the social platform to recommend the new movie The Legend of the Condor Heroes starring Xiao Zhan, and said that he only looks forward to Xiao Zhan's The Legend of the Condor Heroes in terms of movies. In response to netizens' comments, the director directly stated that he was very much looking forward to Xiao Zhan's performance, which shows Xiao Zhan's influence and popularity in the industry. This recognition not only comes from the director's high evaluation, but also reflects Xiao Zhan's strong charm as an all-round artist. It is no exaggeration to say that there will be a lot of good movies in the 2025 Spring Festival, and Xiao Zhan's The Legend of the Condor Heroes is undoubtedly very competitive. With Xiao Zhan's wide recognition among fans and the industry, as well as his acting skills and personal charm, this movie is destined to become a hit in the Spring Festival. Whether from the attractiveness of the actors or the quality of the film itself, The Legend of the Condor Heroes has a potential for popularity that cannot be ignored, and the box office results of the Spring Festival are not a problem. With his unique charm and strength, Xiao Zhan will surely bring a wonderful audiovisual feast to the audience. Judging from the response of fans, everyone is looking forward to the movie The Legend of the Condor Heroes. In addition to the director's Amway, many celebrities and experts in the field have also paid attention to and looked forward to the release of this movie, and the scene is spectacular. This movie has attracted widespread attention both inside and outside the industry and has become the focus of everyone's heated discussion. Whether it is Xiao Zhan's acting performance or the plot and production of the film itself, this movie is highly anticipated. However, as everyone said, there will be many excellent movies released in the 2025 Spring Festival, each of which has a strong box office appeal. Faced with such a rich choice, everyone should remain rational, respect the efforts and value of each movie, and support the works they like. In the end, everyone's rational support and the audience's word-of-mouth evaluation are the key to determining the success or failure of a movie. I believe that no matter which movie, it will be loved by the audience through a wonderful presentation. In short, thank the director for his high recognition of Xiao Zhan, which is undoubtedly a full affirmation of Xiao Zhan's strength and charm. I believe that the movie The Legend of the Condor Heroes will shine in the Spring Festival, and Xiao Zhan's performance will definitely surprise the audience. As an all-round artist and positive energy idol, he not only shows excellent acting skills in film and television works, but also wins wide support through his personal charm. The image of Guojing created by Xiao Zhan will surely deeply impress the audience and bring a wonderful viewing experience. In addition, Xiao Zhan also has a leaning live broadcast event, which will meet with audience friends on the evening of the 29th, and look forward to his wonderful performance. Whether in the field of movies, music or endorsements, Xiao Zhan is constantly creating surprises.
Thank you for watching the video. If this is your first time watching a video, please subscribe to the channel, like and leave your comments to help us develop your channel.